about it all the time, how American children are losing ground to foreign students. The competitive edge in the global economy is slipping away, but many parents are doing their best to make sure their kids will succeed. Byron Harlan shows us how.
The teachers behind the doors at this learning center have figured out something big. You can see what it is painted on the outside window. Learning, cleverly disguised as fun.
Astronauts. Say it with me slowly. Astronauts.
Large words for small children. The concept for this is global.
They're learning to think creatively, they're learning to problem solve, they're learning to communicate effectively throughout every lesson.
So what pulls everything back to the earth?
Gravity.
Gravity, that's right.
I hear a lot of children come in and say that they learn more here than they might in their preschools.
I like to try the experiments because you get to find out, and it's very cool.
What the parents notice about their children is change, significant change.
She no longer talks like this. She stands up straight. She speaks in complete sentences. She seems to be more confident, and that carries over into her schoolwork.
From NBC News, this is a special edition of Today with Katie Couric and Matt Lauer, live from onboard Royal Caribbean's Freedom of the Seas.
Meanwhile, today, all day long, NBC News is asking a very important question for the second day, and that is, can America compete?
For the Chinese, the race starts here.
How do I say hello, everyone?
他要怎么说?
Da cha hao. Fast Track Kids.
She's very keen to learn. We read the newspaper every day, and she will ask us, what happened in the other country?
The answer, send him off to get a kid's version of a master's degree. At this private after-school program that's actually called Early MBA, it's less about what kids are learning and more about teaching them how to be an individual and how to think.
What is it you want Charles to learn at this school?
He can learn communication and leadership, she told me, and that's very good. In this class on astronomy, the kids take turns organizing teams to act out the revolution of the planets. Then one becomes the leader to communicate what they've learned to the group. Then the kids choose the next team activity.
Why would a parent send a child here?
Many of our parents are themselves working in multinationals or white-collar positions. They understand that the kinds of skills that their children are being taught are the ones that they need every day in their work life.
So for the growing number of Chinese children like Charles, it's all about starting early.
Is it fun to come here?
Yes.
Yes?
The pictures, the stories, your world. This is News 8 at 5.
The bear went over the mountain.
Baby sign language has become a popular parenting tool. To get some answers, we visited speech and language pathologist Sherry Garrett of Rady Children's Hospital here in San Diego.
Initial research in introducing gestures and baby signs to babies has indicated that 8 years after this has been introduced, children were scoring 12 points higher on IQ tests.
To give you some perspective, an IQ between 90 and 109 signifies average intelligence. An IQ between 110 and 119, superior intelligence. In this particular study, kids at age 8 who didn't sign as babies had an average IQ of 102. But kids who did sign as babies scored an average of 114, indicating that babies who signed got a boost in brain power.